marire di bola dume. Umune marire di bola dume. Haganula ni wanye. Kini kani mere nundi uwa.
Ikonsa, Biafran warrior. Ikonsa, freedom fighter man. Ikonsa is our hero. Ikonsa in a resting at the paradise.
You fought like a soldier, and you died like a soldier. You never betrayed our motherland. Your legacy lives on.
You are a gallant soldier, a fervent soldier, benevolent soldier. My brother, you will live on. Because you will live on. Because you are a hero. Because
to be avenged, because it is appointed unto man to die only but once. It is the way you die. It is the way you exit the stage of man.
The sudden death is unbearable. I feel the pain from my innermost heart. You just have to say goodbye, my hero.
Ebani no nechebe kasino do guanana. You left us, but you live on.
No bogo, nante kwala Biafra. Njinji jireji, ala juroye. Iya inuruta, ESN commander. Umunne rarayanye, Ikonsa wala.
You are remorseless. You offended nobody, but they choose to keep you.
For you.
You offended
to restore
nobody, but they choose to keep you. We revenge now. We revenge now.
There will be no mercy. There will be no mercy. I'm telling you that we will not. No. Let that heaven fall. That will not perish. That is the will and vision of the Most High in the evening.
Because your death will be remembered.
As Biafrans mourn you, the whole world mourns you too.
It truly pains my heart that you are no more.
You are a hero.
The shock can never go out from my heart that you are no more. Continue fighting.
You are a hero.
Your sacrifices will never be forgotten. We will get Biafra reincarnate soon.
And the council will be avenged without apologies to any idiot wherever in the world. And work is ongoing to that effect, and we're not going to stop until the heads are complete. 2,000 of them. Wrote very eloquently. He said there are saboteurs everywhere, that every ethnic group have their own saboteurs, but there is something special about an Igbo sabo. that an Igbo saboteur is the special breed altogether. That his own sabo is spiritual saboteur. What drives him or her, he or she wouldn't know. If they try to be like you and they cannot be like you, the next thing is envy. And another thing is, what do I do to bring him down to my level? They're going to sabotage. That's the way they are. It's in their nature. Nobody can take that away from an Igbo man. It's how they are. That's how they are wired. As one brother wrote very eloquently, he said there are saboteurs everywhere, that every ethnic group have their own saboteurs, but there is something special about an Igbo sabo. that an Igbo saboteur is the special breed altogether. That his own sabo is spiritual saboteur. What drives him or her, he or she wouldn't know. If they try to be like you and they cannot be like you, the next thing is envy. And another thing is, what do I do to bring him down to my level? They're going to sabotage. That's the way they are. It's in their nature. Nobody can take that away from an Igbo man. It's how they are. That's how they are wired. As one brother wrote very eloquently, he said there are saboteurs everywhere, that every ethnic group have their own saboteurs, but there is something special about an Igbo sabo. that an Igbo saboteur is the special breed altogether. That his own sabo is spiritual saboteur. What drives him or her, he or she wouldn't know. If they try to be like you and they cannot be like you, the next thing is envy. And another thing is, what do I do to bring him down to my level? They're going to sabotage. That's the way they are. It's in their nature. Nobody can take that away from an Igbo man. It's how they are. That's how they are wired. As one brother wrote very eloquently, he said there are saboteurs everywhere, that every ethnic group have their own saboteurs, but there is something special about an Igbo sabo. that an Igbo saboteur is the special breed altogether. That his own sabo is spiritual saboteur. What drives him or her, he or she wouldn't know. If they try to be like you and they cannot be like you, the next thing is envy. And another thing is, what do I do to bring him down to my level? They're going to sabotage. That's the way they are. It's in their nature. Nobody can take that away from an Igbo man. It's how they are. That's how they are wired. As one brother wrote very eloquently, he said there are saboteurs everywhere, that every ethnic group have their own saboteurs, but there is something special about an Igbo sabo. that an Igbo saboteur is the special breed altogether. That his own sabo is spiritual saboteur. What drives him or her, he or she wouldn't know. If they try to be like you and they cannot be like you, the next thing is envy. And another thing is, what do I do to bring him down to my level? They're going to sabotage. That's the way they are. It's in their nature. Nobody can take that away from an Igbo man. It's how they are. That's how they are wired. As one brother wrote very
you must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
IPOB, one family. Biafrans all over the world. If we want safety and security for our people, then let's continue to support Eastern Security Network. All donations are welcome. No contribution is too small or too large. Do your part, knowing that freedom is in our hands, and together we must all rise to the occasion. Go to our website to make your contribution, www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. And remember that freedom is not free, but together we restore it. Farm by farm, forest by forest, house by house, and street by street.
mercy and we be your friends. Lord, give us a freedom. Have mercy on we be your friends and give us a freedom. Oh Lord, have mercy on we be your friends and give us a freedom. Father, we need our leader. Prophet, mercy and we need our leader. Mercy and we need our leader. Mercy and yeah, man.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I welcome you all, Biafrans. I thank you for gathering this hour. Please kindly touch the like buttons. We are broadcasting live on Twitter Space. We are also broadcasting live on Gaddafi of Biafra TV. We are also broadcasting live on Facebook, which is a Biafra Freedom Voice TV. That is on our Facebook page and our Facebook profile. Biafran people, I thank you all for coming. Please, I want you to keep sharing this program. Touch the share button, touch the like button. As we bring you this hour, the time has gone when we were weeping, when we are crying. This is the time of Idwa Kanano, like as our Prime Minister has declared. Our leader said, he said something about Igbo Sabo, which you and I know what has been going on, how people who I think they are the one that need this freedom have been sabotaging what we are doing. They have been working against the progress of this struggle. We are no longer in a struggle. We are now in the liberation movement. I salute each and every one of you that are here. I can see Chris, Amy. You are welcome, Chris. Mazi Chris, you are welcome. Oluchima God, I see you. Diana, I see you as well. Big Mama, thank you. I see my one and only, the best of the best. Roav Sheikh, you are the best. You've been all in all. Thank you so much. My manager, you remember you are the manager. You are my director. Thank you. And Edith, I see you. Edith Jadi, I see you here. Benjamin Chikode, you are highly welcome. Ndidi Kanoji, you are welcome. You are welcome. Please share and keep sharing. For those that are here, I salute you all. I salute you all for coming. Please, brothers and sisters, the people of Biafra and the lovers of freedom, we are here to discuss, and we are here to also warn and also let the people know that are causing trouble in our land, that are killing our people. They gather money together to pay to DSS to kill our people. I begin to wonder. There was a man who was a minister for information and communication. I think he was a minister for information during the time of dead Buhari in Prozi. The man was a Boko Haram sympathizer. When the people were saying that is a Boko Haram sympathizer, he should resign, the Northerners says he can never resign. You can see Gumi, you can see Mieti Allah. They come to tell you, you better surrender your land or you die. They come to tell you, it is good that you surrender your land for you to live. As if to live is no longer our right. As if we are no longer the owners of this land. As if we are strangers in our own land. But all these things were going on and on. You can see in the northern region, we have a lot of Boko Haram. We have ISWAP, we have Boko Haram, we have Afara. There's a lot of them. I cannot recite them offered. But you and I know the atrocities they are committing. You can see the deadliest terrorist organization in the whole world. Number 4 deadly, which is called Fulani Herdsmen. These people are operating in the north. And as you can see, the Vice President Shetima, the Boko Haram commander, said that the people, that they are not going to use military against their people. But it will interest you to know how the Igbo people are calling DSS, calling military to come and kill their people. What are we fighting? We are fighting for Biafra. What are we looking for? Why are we fighting for Biafra? We want a better life for ourselves and for our people. And also, I want to warn This group of people that are operating in Aba, you see every individual that are moving on the road, you stop them, you pick up their mobile phone. If you see anything concerns Biafra, you take them, you go and slaughter them. I want you to know that you are our enemy. Every uniformed man that is in Abia State, mostly in Aba, you are our enemy. And there are things that I must warn the Biafran people that are living in Biafra land. The stock in trade, the thing that the people are doing, maybe you have a problem with your neighbor, you have a problem with your friends, the next thing it does is to go and call police and tell them that you are IPOB member. Then who is IPOB member? IPOB is called Indigenous People of Biafra. Likewise, we have Oduduwa. Likewise, we have Arewa. And these are things that are going on in our land. Our people being slaughtered and the world are keeping silent. The genocide that are going on in our land, the international community, the West are keeping quiet. Their interest they only protect is the oil and gas they are stealing from our land. And very soon you will not have access to it. As it is to you in Russia, so shall it be to you in Biafra land. Like I said, the United States are funding terrorism in Nigeria. Because every money they give to Nigerian government, they call it aid. That is funding of terrorism. There was a bomb that was discovered in the hand of Boko Haram in Abuja. And I personally traced the bomb. I discovered the bomb was built, it was manufactured in the United States. How did the bomb get into the hands of Boko Haram? US and the Secretary of State got to answer that question to us. You are funding killing of Christians and you call yourself the land of hope. You call yourself a place where is a land of the free. You only say it in your mouth, but you never carry it out. And you are here watching the slaughtering of Biafran people, the slaughtering of Christians in our land. Who are the Christians? There's only one side in this country called Nigeria, the Evil Forest. The people from Old Eastern region are made up of Christians, except the minority in Southern Kaduna. The way they slaughter us is the same way they slaughter the Southern Kaduna people, because they are Christians. These things are going on and on in our land, and the international community are keeping silent. Nobody want to talk about it because it's not their business. It's not their interest. What is their interest? Is oil and gas. And very soon, the oil and gas will stop flowing from Biafra land to anywhere in the world. Like our Prime Minister have said to the oil company, we are telling you to begin to renegotiate your contracts with the Biafran Republic government in Israel. That is only government that is operational. That is a functional government in Biafra land. The time has gone. Like yesterday, I congratulate those people, those governments that said my name is their bad book, the zoo. Zoo congratulations, meaning that I'm doing something that affecting you. And it's a badge of honor. For you to say that Gaddafi's name is in your bad book, it's a badge of honor. The message was received yesterday. It was delivered and I got it. You guys is doing well. What is the evil that I did or we are doing? Is because we asked for our rights. What is our right? We ask that we may live a good life, that we may have electricity, we have a good road, that we have good hospital, that we have the thing that life needs. You can see a Biafran person, the lifespan of a Biafran person is very, very short. Here I see 80-year-old person here in South Korea. It's just like 30 years or 35 to 40. Because government has solved 90% of their problem. So they have nothing bothering them. But a Biafran man or woman is thinking about how to pay the child's school fees. A Biafran man is thinking about how to pay the mortality, as in your wife want to give birth, you don't have money, because I know how many people I pay their wife hospital bed when I was in the zoo. I does that. The healthcare center that is in my community, which the government built and abandoned, it took us our pain to make sure the people fund it. We look at it and we see that we have been neglected. And those governors are the captains in the slave camp. The Biafra land has turned to a slave camp, which is unacceptable by us. I will play you a voice of some group of people ganging up together, calling military, calling DSS to come and slaughter their people. Our hands will touch you soon. As it has been declared, we are going to withdraw freedom from you guys. We are telling you what we are going to do. Because the kingdom of heaven himself suffered violence, and violence men take it by force. Freedom is not given, freedom is taken. We are going to take our freedom. We are not going to beg for freedom. We are going to take it. And we are getting ourselves ready. We are putting every mechanism in place to take our freedom. Our freedom will be taken, and we will defend our land A and C. We will defend our land, we will defend our airspace, we will defend the sea. There is not going to be any blockage in this time. This man call himself also, or them also chairman. We are hearing everything you are doing. You and your co-hosts, you and your partners in crime, we are seeing what you are doing. No power, nobody on this earth that will save you. We are going to pay for killing of our people. Tell me the group of people in the north that have gathered to invite DSS or military or police. Biafra land has been invaded. They are like people who have been conquered in war. That is why you see checking points every pole. You get a checking point in Biafra land. When we talk about Biafra land, we talk about Old Eastern region. The Old Eastern region in that country called Evil Forest. That Evil Forest they call Nigeria. The people from the Old Eastern region are the people of Biafra. The people from Old Eastern region are the people of Biafra. In this vein, if you look at the Nigeria, you will see that the place had been abandoned. After the war, they told us reconciliation, reconstruction, and rehabilitation. Which means if I want to travel outside, either I go to Abuja or I go to Lagos. Is it a crime for Eastern region to have the embassies? Is it a crime for people from the Oduduwa land, people from the West, to come to Old Eastern region called Biafra? Is it a crime for them to come to our land for visa? They have zoned it from Imo, Abia, Anambra. You go to Abuja for your visa if you want to apply for visa. Then from River State, Akwa Ibom, Cross River, Bayelsa State, Delta State, goes to Lagos. If you want to fly, you go to Lagos, you take a local flight, you go to Lagos to fly. Where the Northerner can fly from any of their states. These are things that is unacceptable. And that is why we can never negotiate with the government of Nigeria. We can never negotiate. The Biafran people can never negotiate. These are things that we put together and we said we want to govern ourselves. Self-determination is not a crime. It is approved in international law for the people to govern themselves, that the people can decide their fates. Why is it a crime in Nigeria? Why is it a crime? Because the parasites from the north have nothing rather to leave the lazy set of people. The only thing they want is to capitalize on our oil and gas, to make sure they embezzle money. You can see that the cement have been monopolized, given to Dangote, and Ibeto can no longer import cement or produce cement from our land. I know somebody, I met Ibrahim, there's Alhaji Ibrahim, a cousin to Dangote. He has a quarry site in Abuja. He comes to Ebonyi State to take the material to produce cement. And Kalago Cement is not, a cement factory is down. I remember the time I brought investors that want to invest in our land. These people refused. The sovereign grant they needed to protect their investment, the federal government refused to approve it. The investors wanted to inject like $5 billion to Biafra land, the old eastern region. But the federal government refused to approve the federal grant, sovereign grant. They refused to approve it. These are the things that we have looked into. We decided to live and govern ourselves. And today, it has been turned as a crime. Yes, Pantami. Yeah, Pantami. Pantami was a Boko Haram member, and he was also a minister. Even if people said that this guy should resign, but the Northerners said never. And he was there till the end of the tenure of dead Buhari. But how come whenever I get to the old eastern region, which is Biafra, when it gets our turn, we are being neglected. Even our own people that have been rejected also reject themselves. That's why our leader said, the sabbath of Igbo man is something else. This hour, I want to play a voice. I want you to share this program, invite your neighbors, let this program go viral, and let these people know that everything they are doing, we are seeing them, we know them, and our hand will touch them. Because the time of Idu Akanano has come. The day of Pentecost has fully arrived. Biafra people, I am warning each and every one of you people who have misunderstanding with your brother. The next thing you do is to go and call police, to tell the police that this is IPOB member. The next thing is to kill the person or to dump the person inside dungeon. These are happening in our land. A brother is doing to his brother. A sister is doing this to his sister. You are very, very comfortable in a slave camp. Very, very comfortable in a slavery camp. You feel you're a captain in a slave camp. You call yourself a governor. You are nothing but just a captain in a slave camp. You are like a Christmas goat. When they like, they slaughter you. And you are upholding the stupidity of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. You will choose to betray your brother, you choose to betray your sister because of the yam porridge they are giving to you. And some of you are hunting the Prime Minister of Biafra. There is one thing that you people has forgotten. The Prime Minister of Biafra has distributed the power to the people. There are two different things between our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the Prime Minister of Biafra. The Prime Minister is a spokesperson. He does not decide what he says. He has a cabinet that they sit and decide. So if you think if you get him down, the agitation will stop, you are making a very big mistake. You are just trying to give way for beasts like us to come up. For people that are already dead, that are considered themselves as dead. So I want to let you know that hunting Mazi Simon does not stop this agitation. Hunting Mazi Simon does not put an end to Biafran liberation stage we are today. In case you think if you get Mazi Simon down, everything ends. I just want to ask you one question. After you succeeded in kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has this struggle stopped? Please, I would like to hear from you guys. After kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, have we stopped? No. You pour fire inside the kerosene. I mean, you pour gas inside the fire. So never you think because of this, because if you get Prime Minister, this whole thing will stop. It's a lie. Our Prime Minister have a church mind even. He has a church mind. We are like Republican. The only thing we listen to is war. Because as we have seen, that the best way to rule you is with iron fists. Remember, there was a man in the Bible that said to the children of Israelites, say, if my father was using wood, say he will use iron. So, hunting Mazi Simon is wasting of your time. One, you can never get him. Two, you are causing more harm to yourself. Going after Mazi Simon, the Prime Minister, you are making a very big mistake. And we are not begging you not to go. We are telling you to continue. But one thing that is sure, we will retrieve freedom from you so that you see what the people is suffering. You made people homeless. You made people fatherless. You also made people motherless. Still, there is no sign of remorse in you. Rather, you do more wickedness to your people. Biafran people, we are going to play this audio. There's audio I want to play. Please bring your ear closely. This audio explain. I want you to listen carefully to see what the people, this useless man called himself Ezekiel Nwokede from Osu. Your cup is running over. Your cup is running over. If you think we are joking, I'm sorry to disappoint you that we are not joking. If all of you like, pack, go to Abuja. Hands will touch you soon. Biafran people, listening to what somebody is planning against his people, where while the Fulani herdsmen have a free ride. And I just want to tell these people that Abuja will never be their safe haven. Because wherever you are, hands will touch you. We are no longer going to give you the freedom which you enjoy that made you to come gather together to perpetrate evil. And all of you that are contributing this money, we know who you are. We know where you come from. We know where you reside. We know all your businesses. What you want to let you know is that as you are, you find it very, very interesting to kill your people. We find it more interesting to retrieve freedom from you and your generation and your families. We are not making mouths, and you will hear the sound very soon. The time that we are lamenting has passed. This is the time that when we say it, we do it. So that anything you want to do, you feel like doing, get ready. We are coming. This is the evil. The Bible says, why did the hidden rage? And the people imagine inventing against the children of God, against the children of God, against the Lord and his anointed. But him who sits in heaven will laugh at you guys and cause derision on you guys. I will tweet the man's picture after this program. And this program is not going to last long because we'll be joining media team for our joint broadcast. Please, as I play.
For example, today, and I'm going here. We had a couple about 2 AK-45. How about okay? I'm a lot of reading. Men do not hear. Nobody care about them. In my own, I know public people down the guy and I don't want to place a court in New York. Check what happened there. All one day side, all part the same group who are in the medicine. When those all, we need to clear our people and save our people. I prefer to.
He said, no one does on a mayhem, not cause this mayhem. No what the people how and do it. These are the government worker. This man's name is called, he called himself Ezekiel Mokedi, and their group. They are the one that causing the killings in also. They are the one, he confessed here, he said, is not other than the people themselves, Doweri, not they had Doweri, that the people they kept, the people they are the one committing atrocity. But when they come out in public, they said Eastern Security Network, IPOB, they call Biafran Liberation Army, but still inside, they tell themselves the truth. They say the people they kept, they are the one who is doing this.
We need to clear our people and save our people. I prefer to get more actions. Tell me about the same group who are in the medicine. When those are caught in New York, no break.
He said, if you go to Umuhokabia in Obeke, he said it is the same people that they kept are committing the same crime. And you and I know that they don't have a hand in Eastern Security Network, neither do they have a hand in Biafran Liberation Army. One of our comrade sisters were kidnapped in that area. Who kidnapped them? Let's continue to listen.
To place a court in New York. No break. Check what happened there. All one day side, all part the same group who are in the medicine. When those all, we need to clear our people and save our people. I prefer to get more actions. Tell us about the Gage Ban. I like money. I hear that matter of getting money. On idea and security, all that too much.
Security Committee Chairman Eurega Owere with Casimir, who a member of that security committee. So the same thing. All work also against women. After that, now arrest all these situations. Nina, I go over there with the locals and when I go over there, take those photo DSS. All these things need to under emergency situation. Every responsible leader owner aga no bia na agba ọkụ ụfọdụ ụgwọ na aka ya. So ha na ndị DSS enwekwa na-eke efe ozugbo akpọ m gwa m ka na ihe kwuru na eke.
This group of people, I will translate it little by little, please. He said they want to go to DSS to arrange for DSS. They want to go and bring DSS into their land to start killing and slaughtering their own people in the name of they want to build security. In the name of security. Remember, when the Southeast governors gang up together, they said they want to bring out Ebubago. Today, you can see the atrocity of Ebubago. The same thing these people are doing again. Hear him.
So there were logistics that will cost us 10 million. So, and then
they said they got a logistics to pay to DSS, which will cost them 10 million.
Redeploy in there immediately. So
that the DSS will deploy their people immediately in Imo State, mostly in also local governments.
So I have to give an express approval of 5 million naira.
He has to give express approval of 5 million naira to DSS.
Seek these people, any 5 million, can we deploy immediately? So
now let them give them 5 million so that they can deploy DSS to their place immediately to start slaughtering their people. So you can see. That is why there was a time a DSS man was enforcing sit at home and police shut him down. When they get closer, he becomes a DSS person. This man that is speaking and their group, hands will touch you very soon. We are not joking.
So on ground, pending the machineries, I want to why advance for 10 million, they might arrive.
Do you hear what they said? They are bringing in DSS and they are bringing in the mercenaries. They have already paid the mercenaries 10 million. You know who they are? Do you know the people they are fighting for? Eastern Security Network, Biafran Liberation Army. That's why these vultures gang up to say they've gotten the mercenaries. They've paid the mercenaries advance payment of 10 million naira. Who are these mercenaries? Fulani herdsmen. Who are these mercenaries? Boko Haram. Who are these mercenaries? Asare Dokobo Special Force.
So that all of them will now complement together, and the Shoprite is a very common enemies in that one.
So that this DSS and these their mercenaries, we come together to chase away Eastern Security Network and Biafran Liberation Army, which they tag as their enemy. Why are they the enemy? Because they ask for a better life of our people. Because they ask that the people should live a life as a human being. Because they ask that the Biafra nation should be restored. That is why they are now enemy. Because Obudademma Burundinse. Meaning they are getting their pay from the government. Every other person should be silent. Every other person should shut up. Every other person should continue smiling and suffering as long as them and their children are living big. So for this reason, they want to make sure that Biafran struggle, they kill it. Let's see.
So I say onye ọbụla iwe na-ewe na-abịa ọbịa bugodo ụzọ bịa gaa through the due process ikwuchi ebe a biko iwe was everybody.
When they brought this idea, some people rejected the idea from the same zone. So they go on their own way to do what they are doing. He's not trying to say that anybody that is angry shouldn't be angry. because they did not follow due process.
Under emergency, and don't want any responsible leader gone on all these things here. No, I may on your has go for do a naka, sick I never see a kind of Ziana. In under emergency, and we who the security committee, they rose up on that occasion. More one of the overall chairman, I gave them the backing that necessary that I will give them. So having said this, moto enwere moto ịtọ ndị nọtụ nwere deploy ya to ndị DSS.
They say they have 3 cars, Sienna, that they get from the north, that they have been deployed as 3 cars to DSS, 3 Sienna to DSS. You can see that federal government is not our problem. Our problem is our people. And our people is these people you hear their name, led by this Eze, Ezekiel Nwokedi, from Osun local government. Wherever you are, whether you're in Biafra land, and I'm telling the the Biafran people, anywhere you see this man, you should answer to us, why is he killing the Biafran people? Anywhere you see this man, you know what to do to him. Yes. Maybe we'll make sure that he gives his life to Christ. Anywhere you see this Ezekiel Nwokedi, the chairman or also Gademma, or whatever they call themselves. Anywhere you see this man, make sure he gives his life to Christ. We proceed.
And able to go that all. And don't you understand that they are recording their record one success?
They say they have started the war, slaughtering our people, killing our people. As you can see, they are recording success. They are recording success in killing our people, in slaughtering our people. Biafran people rise up. You see the way Niger Republic, the people of Niger rise up. When they call for volunteers, you see thousands of people volunteer to fight to defend their land. Biafra people, these monsters can never be in our midst, and we will allow them to operate. We must make sure that this group of people give their life to Christ. It is something that you must do. It is something that we must do as the owners of the land, because when you allow the enemy to operate, they will make sure you never become anything. Because time has gone when you said, let my enemy live long to see what you will become in future. It was before, it was olden days. But the life of this time is that when you allow your enemy to live to see what he will become, you will become in future, he makes sure that you never become anything for him to come and see. So that is why it is very, very good. The Bible said, suffer not witch to live. Wickedness is a sin of witchcraft. You understand? So that's what the Bible said. So we must make sure that these people give their life to Christ. They need to be born again. Thank you as we proceed. Biafran people, rise up. I want you guys to rise up, each and every one of us. We have to rise up to defend our land. We have to rise up to defend our rights. We have to rise up to make sure our right is not being trodden upon. As you can see, if you allow these people, you will never become anything for what to see. We are the people that started democracy. We taught the world about democracy. We are the most talented tribe, the Biafran people. But today, we are the most rejected. We are being scattered in abroad. All over the world, you see a Biafran man there. Even anywhere you think that no human being will survive, there you see a Biafran man. You know why? Because a Biafran man doesn't have a country of his own. We don't have a place we could call our own. Do you know what they did? They want to scatter us. That is why the Bible said, it says, Shamblak and Tobiah said, they will not know. They will go into their midst, scatter them, and kill them, and cause this Biafra to stop. I say, God forbid. Please, wherever you are, I want you to echo, God forbid. Remember, the tactics that these zoo government are using against us, those elites that are using against us, is what was used in the Bible when God said, see, look at what the sons of men has imagined to do. They are in one accord, they are in one language. He said, whatsoever thing they imagine to do will never be impossible for them. But the only thing to stop them is to go and distract them and divide their languages so that the work will stop. When they were building the Tower of Babel, because it was collective of ideas. As you can see, that these people never want Biafra to come because they are already comfortable. Most of them store cash in abroad. Most of them are into money laundering. Do you know that if you are into money laundering and you went to register with EFCC, you can launder money anytime you do your transaction, you settle EFCC, you are now, your money becomes clean. Are you aware? Are you aware? Are you aware that when you register with EFCC, you can do money laundering and nobody looks into your corner because they are eating out of it? Nigeria is a country that's full of evil. Nigeria is a country that the foundation is crime. Nigeria is a country that even the rulers are also born and bred up in crime. That is why you can see that python has swallowed money and nothing happens. That's why you can see that monkey swallowed money and nothing happens. You can as well hear that the money in central bank has entered into answering machine, like somebody have said here one day, and nothing happens. Nobody being indicted, nobody give accounts. Is that the kind of country you want to live inside? God forbid. Nigeria is evil forest. You must reject it. Biafran people reject Nigeria. It is evil forest. Wherever you are, some of us that are living abroad, you know how life is all about. That is why it's as if it is we that are living outside the country are fighting for this freedom, because we taste good life out there. Since I come to this country, I never see where lights go off for a second. Anybody that is in South Korea should confirm it. Me never see you. Maybe you might have seen. I never see where lights go off. They don't have gas, but in my kitchen here now, I don't know where the pipe come from, but I never lack gas here. I never lack gas. They don't have it. Their land does not produce it, but they have it surplus. I never see where there's a queue in a filling station in this country. I never see. So why can't you join us to fight, to liberate ourselves, and to give peace to generation to come, that they will not fight this battle again. Let us fight to finish. Let us end criminalities. Let us end this evil entity called Nigeria. Let us end it. Let us end it. So Nigeria is where 5% are ruling 95%. 5%, even less than 5% are ruling 95%. It will only happen in Nigeria. And when these 5% are comfortable, they believe that the whole Nigeria is comfortable. Can you see Tinubu Jagaban, the richest landlord? He doesn't have any program, anything to better the country. The only thing is Emiloko. That is, it is my turn. You live in a country where it's all about turn, all about sharing the national treasury. Is it a place that must continue? Tell me the difference between Sodom and Gomorrah. I can say Sodom and Gomorrah is far better than Nigeria, because there's nothing that has happened to Sodom and Gomorrah that has never doubled its existence here in Nigeria. That is why we wanted to reject Nigeria and reject it. So as we're playing this their evil meeting, the gathering of vultures, and our hand must touch you, because we are not joking.
So overall, now I know this issue of money. Overall, that now I handle all this very something. honestly, ọ ga-ewetara anyị nnukwu nsogbu ọ ga-ewetara in the sense na ọnwụnwe ka ndị agha bigodo abịagasi wee bịa ka ha hapụ inwe ịrụ ọrụ in synergy with the DSS. So anyị ga-amụnwa as the responsible chairman, I got like anything at all a conflict anything game abịaruo a ga-arụ ọrụ anọrọ in synergy ka anyị nwee ike nweta ihe anyị na-achọ ma ndị anyị chọrọ ihe anyị niile anyị chọrọ bụ a result ka anyị chọrọ. So and ndị mee nke dị mma we commend them, you know. So ndị security committee chairman led by their chairman Akwenwebe Tel Odumegwu, he rose up on the occasion. Casimir Onyoma Fede that joined him also.
Can you hear their name? Can you hear their name?
And don't you understand that they are recording their record one success. So overall now here no raising this issue of money, raising overall that now I mishandle all this very something. Honestly, okay, we try nnukwu nsogbu ga-ebutere in the sense na ọnwụnwe ka ndị agha bigodo abịagasi wee bịa ka ha hapụ inwe ịrụ ọrụ in synergy with the DSS. So
that there is no way those their mercenaries will come without them working in synergy with DSS. They are recording success by killing their own. They are recording success that because the Northerners are also inviting the DSS, inviting mercenaries to come and kill their people. Ordinary Niger there, the Northerners said a war against Niger is war against North. Buhari said, war against Boko Haram is war against the North. Atiku said if he did not win, if he lose election, baboons and monkey will be soaked in blood. And he was untouched. Mieti Allah threatened the people. Nobody touched them. But Igbo man speak in Lagos that if government cannot protect us, we invite our IPOB brothers to come and protect us. The guy is still in prison. Igbo people has forgotten him. The same way they forget Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. The Igbo people have forsaken him the way they forsake Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. The Igbo people has forsaken him the same way they forsake our leader. The same way they forsake our leader. So
one brother wrote very eloquently. He said there are saboteurs everywhere. That every ethnic group have their own saboteurs, but there is something special about an Igbo.
I don't know what is wrong with the voice.
That an Igbo saboteur is the special breed altogether.
You can see these Igbo saboteurs, a special breed altogether. The Igbo saboteurs.
That his own sabo is spiritual saboteur.
Igbo sabo is spiritual saboteur. That their own sabo is spiritual. That Igbo sabo is a spiritual saboteur.
What drives him or her, he doesn't. He or she will.
Okay. I don't know the network. So, like we are saying, this is to let you know the kind of people we are. These are the Igbo Sabo. It is in their blood vein. Let's continue.
As the responsible chairman, I got like
Please, I want you to share this program. Begin to share, because I want you to keep sharing, and please click the like button. If you are watching, wherever you are watching from, click the like button so that it will activate the notification for people to hear what we are saying. We are soon going to shut down so that we will join the media team broadcast. Please, I want you to begin to share and begin to touch the like buttons. Like buttons, please. Please, aha. I can see it moving. Begin to touch the like buttons. Even if you don't like the program, touch the dislike buttons. It will also activate the people together. So while we move, these are the Igbo saboteurs, as you can hear their voice. Look at the way they are planning the massacre of their people. Listen.
Anything at all without a conflict, anything game I got and raw snitch. I want anything with that in high natural and the high choro. In any natural a result high choro. So, and the men can we commend them, you know. So, this security committee chairman, led by their chairman, Akwemwebe Etel or the Megu, he rose up on the.
These are the evil men who Etel or the Megu. Etel or the Megu. Wherever you are, hand will touch you. These are the major betrayers we have in our local government. I'm not talking about people like China Samuru and the people that are going their journey. They are doing the biddings for them. People like Kanon Takano, who saw the date just because somebody was hanging Biafran flag. They killed him. Kanon Takano was aware. Emmanuel Kano was aware. That family. There is one thing that's happened in the Bible, in the Sodom and Gomorrah. God said, how can I destroy this city without discussing my friend, Abraham? He began to discuss with his friend, Abraham, that he wants to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. Abraham began to ask, if we get 10 people, will you still destroy it? He said, if we get 10 people, no. They check, they don't even see 10. If they see none except Lot and his family. Mazen Nandekano is just like Lot. That when God look at him, he spared the family. He just spare the ones that he can spare. But people like Karen Takana and Emmanuel, they must be the Lot wife that did not get to safety zone. And I believe you can never get to safety zone. And I want to tell you guys that this Biafra is beyond one man. It is even beyond me that is talking. It's beyond Mazi Nandekano. It is beyond Mazi Simon himself, the prime minister. It's beyond the Biafra Republic government in exile. You see, this Biafra is beyond every human being. What we want is Biafra, and what we must get is Biafra. Instead, we will not get Biafra. Heaven will kiss the earth. Somalia will be better than the zoo. Ukraine are learning. We will fight the last man standing, because we can never be slave in our own land. Our forefather fought the war. In fact, there had been Biafra before the British come. They came as a missionary. They came as a visitor, and they remain as a visitor. We own the land of Biafra, and we say what happened. So if you guys think that Biafran struggle is now family business, my brothers and sisters, you are making a very great mistake. We will never It can never happen. It can never happen. You think selling Mazin and the Kano to slavery, to dungeon, will stop it? That you people has all cashed out. Either you go and eat the money that you cashed out, or we force you to give your life to Christ. It's a must. We will force you to give your life to Christ. Because you cannot be trading with people's blood. You cannot turn our ODs to your merchandise. You can never. We are telling you that you can never. We are not just talking, we will talk and do. The time that we are lamenting has passed. This is the action time. Look at how they are planning. See who they call. Look at where in the north have they invited military? Where in the north has the community people invited the DSS? Where? Which states in the north? Slave masters. I mean, captains in the slave plantation. And you are happy. Betraying your people, you are happy. And you think you have a post. What you have is, you are just only a captain in a slave plantation. Let us hear this.
On the location. Asimia, Onyoma's Fede, that joined him also. Or not for his own personal something, but on the because of the occasion rising, Koji were join on force with a tell after that now, or any na deliver your form. So na neku na issue and the area of that motor and that 20 million. All guarded wise about what na I na show you na can DSS. All guarded wise na I game I pota. I agazie gasinde the north na iwu na ha ga-ewetara that 20 million kama ha ga-abụrụ moto ha ba n'ọrụ moto ha ba na use, and all the very there's something here or the also a new face and a new confidence.
You see, in their video, they are still fraudsters. He said they will tell the northern land, the north that brought the 3 Sienna, that they need the 20 million instead of the 3 Sienna, that they prefer the 20 million. But already, the 3 Sienna is already in use. That they tell them to come and collect the Sienna, the 3 Sienna. They will tell them to come and collect it. Then they want the 20 million. But already, the 3 Sienna is already in use. So that when they give them the 20 million, they will not release the Sienna. You see the way they rule. Nigeria breed criminalities. Nigeria breed criminals. That's why no matter the documents you come with, other word we always believe that you forge them. Nigeria breed criminalities. Fraudsters, like Hope of them, madam. OBT 419ers. That's what Nigeria produce.
When the possible chairman about na I na show you na can DSS. All otherwise na I game I pota. I agazie gasinde the north na iwu na ha ga-ewetara that 20 million kama.
That they said to those northern group, that it is a must that they must produce that 20 million. Instead, let them come and carry their motor. Motor abala na use. This is the tricks they want to collect 20 million from the northern group. See, let me tell you. Nigeria is like a man who will pay you salary. And if you skip this, your salary, if you misplace it, the Nigeria that pay you the salary will still rob that same salary that he paid you. It's just like a boss who paid you salary and still pick your pocket to collect the salary he paid you. That is what Nigeria is. That is what these politicians, that is who they are. They pay you salary, they still rob you. From the same salary they pay you, they still come back to rob you. Like why this man is saying, they tell them to come, instead they should come and collect their motor because they prefer the 20 million. But also, the motor is also in use.
And all the very, very, there's something or the most a new face and a new confidence. Never logistics money of that 5 million. Confidence that yes, now you're ready and we can move. So having said this, Age Mohara, when I remind the open finance, didn't Judy Sheba, on your one, rather to one the high naturally about one thing, and the young will result. So, in Lime Oku, that 20 million, and the exchange of motobo. Na Umuna in the north. Na Haga Asawara Yafo, Aga Asawanda, the Mosafo, Ega and Ere Abube, Ega Utaha expand where the cover panego ha, Adopano far fresh, because na Eku not at 30 million. Want to see what I go 20 million. So here na eku and here the rule na that's only no one about our since Abanawo. Nandi Lumuna in the north, they will take 10 million naira. My nurse was here that ego man then there was 6.something million. The more the next 10 million that will also come up. Agepupa maybe they take 40% of the money and remit 60% of the money. By the time Ekerega 2-3 times, that's their money for this ego motanua, they completely retrieved. But for now, for now, because there were so many things any the ego will for now. The area of Ndanwana, I can need the motor, I can need at least motor nabo, also Siena nabo, Tiri, and animals near any the phones, Hageji were any maybe bucket Hageji, where Nasaro or whatever. The place, Ebe Anna Emabing for the provision, Eba when they can. I'm about to about one or two touches again it. So we need cash now. So if they withdraw that about 17 million naira at once, okay, who know the most I can. So Anna Mario Madeline, especially Muna in the north, where this understanding and Muna indoors over everybody were understanding for that na Nihanua, Ebutahora, Ebarai, Otaoya, we have Barai, Otara. So Anna rule Okwa. When I say Kokuni Nanua, Obisia, all these things are not drag, sad drag is in there. Omuna in the north. Only Yanaka, 10 million naira cash. Then in the south, Ono ga Erimitri Egon on or before Monday, Ono ga Erimitri Egon, because there's so many other things we can do. I get Megastic and Dagaz, I get my fire. Those things will need the ego. And in the INH next week. And I'm saying, who don't get Chineke, then Quadremadine, Sinahanken and Kamonso. Amen.
Don't worry, you will soon give your life to Christ. And I want to tell the DSS members who feel they are coming to kill their papa and their mother that they will not go back alive. The Biafra land will eat you. It's a promise that I'm giving to you that if you are coming as you have come, write your will. Write your will, because you are not going to go back alive. The Biafra land will eat you. Your blood will be used to nourish the trees and the gods of our land. And this is the voice of a Biafran woman, and this is the voice of the Biafran people.
To a human being being sliced into two. Can you imagine such a thing?
Can you imagine such a thing? A human being sliced into two. Can you imagine such a thing? Can you imagine such a thing?
Biafra is going to emerge as a nation.
Biafra
despite the support of Britain.
As a nation, regardless the support of Britain and their co-evildoers. Biafran people, we are shutting down
Russia, Egypt, and some other friends of Nigeria.
This is the message we bring to you this hour to see what is going on. The killers of their own people. And we are telling them that by all means, we'll make sure that they give their life to Christ. I call all the evangelists that in Biafra land, all the holy angels, to make sure that these people give their life to Christ. Because it's no longer the time when we beg them to repent. By now, it is repentance by force. And you can see, I don't want to play the voice of the holy angels that has responded to these people. But one thing that is certain is that they will definitely give their life to Christ, because this is the time of Idwakanono. They must surely give their life to Christ. Biafran people, I thank you all for coming. I thank you all. Please, there is a program that are going on, which is called Fund Me Good. Fund Me Good is all over on the social media. You can subscribe. Also, BLT, Biafra Liberation Tax, is also on the air and all over social media. And also, we remind you about the convention in Finland. The convention in Finland, if you can afford it to attend, please do. If you can afford it, please do. You'll be highly welcomed and appreciated for serving your father's land. It is all good. It is all good. Thank you, Biafran people. I want to salute each and every one of you that are here. Let me see if I could be able to call and recognize your presence as I'm shutting down. This is, I saw biggest in the building. Wow, wow, wow. Well, Chris, Amy, you are welcome. Oluchinwa God, my sister Dinah, mommy, my personal Reverend Sheikh. Wow, I don't know how to call the name of my girlfriend. I will go to school to learn how to call her name. I'll go to school to learn how to call my girlfriend's name. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for coming. Edith, I cite you. Okay. Rovav, check. I cite you. Edith, I see you. Don't mind you. Edith or Jadi, Edith or Jadi, I see you. I see you. Oh, greetings from London. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. God bless you. Please, I want to salute Benjamin Chikode, Ndidi Kanoji, Dr. Hell, the mama in the house, Dr. Joy Irobi. Thank you so much. You always appear when we call. Thank you, and God bless you for coming. Our doctor, the minister herself, I salute you for coming, my minister. Chukwukike will keep you and give you more grace to continue. Above all, the grace to run to the end is upon you. by the grace of Wachukwu Kikabiama, my sister, Honorable Minister Dr. Joy Irobi. Thank you. Franca Okonkwo, I see you. I see you. Nwanyi ọma Chukwu. Nwanyi ọma Chukwu, udo dịrị gị, udo dịrị gị. May God bless you. May God keep you, nwanyi ọma. God keep you. At the end, we all will gather like this, face to face, in that big stadium that I have been showing to me, where we dress white and celebrating the Elohim for the victory. For the victory. Yeah. Nwajiofor Egberima. Nwajiofor Egberima, I salute you. Sheikh. Sheikh, you again. Thank you. Nwajiofor Egberima, you are highly welcome. In fact, you are highestly welcome. Manny Ox, I salute you. I salute you. Obed. Oh, wow. Obed, God bless you for coming. My sister Eunice Uchechi, you are highly welcome. Your own Uchechi na original. No be the other type. Your own na follow come. The other one na China. Na China with na China with Hasare Kesi. Your own Uchechi. Your own is good. Thank you, Eunice, for coming. Oluchima God, I see you. Obed, Oluchima God, you're welcome. Reverend. Thank you all for coming. EJ. EJ, Ndewo. If it is EJ, I know. How is your body? I hope you are getting better. If it is that EJ, I think, God bless you. Aka Chukwu, you are welcome. I see you. Lola Ego Yibo, you are welcome. Please, always share. Always share. Always share. Chima Ndewo. Chima, I see you. Chima, you're welcome. IJ, okay, you say you are good. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you all for coming. Thank you. We'll be coming every time. We'll be coming every time. But you know, we only come when we are led to come. When we have something serious to tell you, that's when we come. We are not the businessmen or women. We are freedom fighter. And we come because we are asked to come. Each and every one of you that I mentioned your name here, grace to run this race to the end is released to you. Because the Bible says it's not of him that runneth, not of him that willeth, but unto the Lord alone who showeth mercy to his people. So let that mercy be shown unto you, that at the end of the day, you will join us to sing for Elohim, for this great victory that he has given to us. Stay focused. Focus on the ball. Set your eyes on the ball. Stay focused. Forget gossip. Let me tell you something. This time now, Okomona, I will just use like 5 minutes. We talk about Okomona. Do you know that somebody among us, somebody in our midst, somebody in our midst that has a very long mouth said Gaddafi was the one that built Enter Biafra. That Gaddafi collected a lot of money. That I'm an IT engineer. I built the Enter Biafra. That the way I build it is not good. The guy has a long mouth too. Forgetting that Gaddafi doesn't even know anything about building websites. Even this my YouTube that I'm using, it is 247 that taught me how to open it. But do you know, I never knew. I did do my own thing. My bag just the smell. But I love when the people say Gaddafi is a bad person, you know. I am bad indeed, because a righteous man, as in a good person, a pious man, innocent, cannot fight for freedom. Freedom is very, very dirty. Like me, I choose to fight even inside the pit toilets. I love to go there and fight. So don't listen to the gossipers, because backbiters is always at the back. The men at the back, no matter how they roar, no matter how they bark like dog, please focus on the ball. Remember the ways of ego. I want to give each and every one of you assignments. Our next meeting tomorrow morning, Biafran time tomorrow morning. Okay, our late in the night, because there will be a program today, late in the night, late night program. That's why I will be tagging it. Late night program. Late night program. There will be late night program today. I want you to study the way of ego. Study the way of ego. Ego does not lose focus when it's moving. Study the ways of ego. That's why the Bible says, they that wait upon the Lord shall mount up with wings as eagle. They shall walk, they will never faint. They shall run and never grow weary. You understand? So learn the ways of ego. When you're on a journey of destiny, when you're on a journey of life, use cotton wool and block your ear and focus. Okay? We did not come here to make money. That's why we suffer most. We are here to fight for our people. We are not just only fighting on internet. We also fight on ground. But the day will come when everyone's work will be tried, and the Biafran people will see each and every one of us, our contributions. Both the God that see your work in secret will reward you openly. There's something I want to teach you. Every open reward is a result of a secret service. If you go inside secret, in the secret to gossip, God will expose you. Don't cry. It is open reward, because everything has reward. Good work has reward. Bad work also have reward. Please, it is open. The result of every secret service has open reward. It could be good. That's why you can see some people will go choo 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 choo. When the open reward come, belly shoot, their belly shoot out. That is open reward. So everything you do has open reward. So whatever you want to do, whatever you want to say, always see that there is somebody who watches you. I sing because I'm happy. We sing because we are free, for he eyes on the sparrows. We know he watches. We know he watches me. So he watches us. So do whatever you want to do it for God. Fight the Biafra for God. Make sure you liberate your people. How beautiful, how glorious are the feet of they that spread the good news. How beautiful is their feet. How wonderful are their reward. Remember, this is what we want. What me, Gaddafi, wants is that my children will lift up their head and said, my father fought for this freedom you are enjoying today. I will not be those people that will be using resident permits in my own land, because we are going to introduce it. Do you know in South Korea here, if you want to marry a South Korean woman, you got to pay like $15,000 into her account. That is law, because women contributed during their own time. Very, very huge. They contributed. So Biafran women are doing great. Every Biafran women, Biafran ladies, Biafran girl, child, every female in Biafra, in this Biafran struggle, I salute you. I salute you. I salute you, because it's not easy. We will protect your rights. and you'll be honored. I, Gaddafi, will also make sure that I lobby for it because our women are doing great. Can't you see the way men are hiding? Men are hiding, but women has come out. That's why you see Omada, they are doing great. Can't you see women is our defense minister? Where is men? Thank you. No matter how big or how small position you occupy, use it for Biafran glory. Don't use it. Don't come here to look for position. We don't look for position now. What we want is to overcome and receive the crown of glory at the end. Thank you. Thank you for sharing for our pain. There is somebody that shocked me recent time. Oh my God. But I pray I will live to tell the person that thank you and thank you. God bless you. As we roll it,
you must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
For some of you that want to be good or do one or two, the eyes of the law are watching you. We have activated Ofonogu in case. Ofonogu has been activated. So the eyes of the gods are watching each and every one of you, whether you are for good or you are for bad. We are watching you. Thank you. The Biafra police are taking their place and making sure we protect life and properties. Anywhere you are in the world, represent, be a good ambassador of Biafra. Don't put your hand in crime. Take yourself off from crime. Any country you are representing, any country you are, be Biafran good ambassador. Get away from crime, because show a good ambassador. Be a good ambassador of Biafra. That's all I have to say. I say good evening.
Mercy on we Biafra, Lord, give us a freedom. Have mercy on we Biafra, and give us a freedom. Oh Lord, have mercy on we Biafra, and give us a freedom. Father, we need our leader. Prophet, we need our leader. We need our leader.
One brother wrote very eloquently. He said there are saboteurs everywhere, that every ethnic group have their own saboteurs, but there is something special about an Igbo Sabo. that an Igbo saboteur is the special breed altogether. That his own Sabo is spiritual saboteur. What drives him or her, he or she wouldn't know. If they try to be like you and they cannot be like you, the next thing is envy. And another thing is, what do I do to bring him down to my level?
they're going to sabotage. That's the way they are. It's in their nature. Nobody can take that away from an Igbo man. It's how they are. That's how they are wired. As one brother wrote very eloquently, he said there are saboteurs everywhere, that every ethnic group have their own saboteurs, but there is something special about an Igbo sabo. that an Igbo saboteur is the special breed altogether. That his own sabo is spiritual saboteur. What drives him or her, he or she wouldn't know. If they try to be like you and they cannot be like you, the next thing is envy. And another thing is, what do I do to bring him down to my level? They're going to sabotage. That's the way they are. It's in their nature. Nobody can take that away from an Igbo man. It's how they are. That's how they are wired. As one brother wrote very eloquently, he said there are saboteurs everywhere, that every ethnic group have their own saboteurs, but there is something special about an Igbo sabo. that an Igbo saboteur is the special breed altogether. That his own sabo is spiritual saboteur. What drives him or her, he or she wouldn't know. If they try to be like you and they cannot be like you, the next thing is envy. And another thing is, what do I do to bring him down to my level? They're going to sabotage. That's the way they are. It's in their nature. Nobody can take that away from an Igbo man. It's how they are. That's how they are wired. As one brother wrote very eloquently, he said there are saboteurs everywhere, that every ethnic group have their own saboteurs, but there is something special about an Igbo sabo. that an Igbo saboteur is the special breed altogether. That his own sabo is spiritual. They're going to sabotage. That's the way they are. It's in their nature. Nobody. You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
Mercy and we Biafra, Lord, give us a freedom. Have mercy on we Biafra, and give us a freedom. Oh Lord, have mercy on we Biafra, and give us a freedom. Father, we need our leader. Prophet, we need our leader. We need our leader.
Biafran's Got Talent exclusive.
As we continue to mourn the very great and talented Ikonso, which means the chalice of God, the Holy Grail himself.
Biafran warrior, Ikonso, freedom fighter man, Ikonso is our hero, Ikonso in a resting at the paradise.
You fought like a soldier, and you died like a soldier. You never betrayed our motherland. Your legacy lives on.
You are a gallant soldier, a fervent soldier, benevolent soldier. My brother, you will live on. Ikonso, you will live on. Ikonso, Ikonso, you are a hero. Ikonso,
what keep your back?
appointed unto man to die only but once. It is the way you die that matters. It is the way you exit the stage that matters.
The sudden death is unbearable. I feel the pain from my innermost heart. You just have to say goodbye, my hero.
Ebani no nechebe kasino to guanana. You left us, but you live on. No no bogo, nante kwala Biafra. Njinji jireji, ala juroye. Iya inuruta, ESN commander. Umunne rarayanye, konsamwala.
You are innocent. You offended nobody, but they choose to keep you.
For you,
You offended
to restore that for you.
but they choose to keep you. We revenge now. We revenge now.
There will be no mercy. There will be no mercy. I'm telling you that you will not. Let that heaven fall. That you will all perish. That is the will and vision of the Most High in the evening.
Because your death will be remembered.
As Biafrans mourn you, the whole world mourns you too.
It truly pains my heart that you are no more.
You are a hero.
The shock can never go out from my heart that you are no more. Continue fighting.
You are a hero.
Your sacrifices will never be forgotten. We will get Biafra. Reincarnate soon.
And the council will be avenged without apologies to any idiot wherever in the world. And work is ongoing to that effect. And we're not going to stop until the heads are complete. 2,000 of them.
shall